Live streaming switches like this seem to be getting really popular at the moment. There's a lot of options out there, and this is one of the best I've tested in recent weeks and months. This is the new Ulanzi DD02 HD live streaming switcher. This thing is fantastic, and it's got a massive trick up its sleeve, which I'll show you later on in the video. But let's just dive into this. I'm using the switcher now to record this via OBS. So I've got the camera sources plugged into this switcher. So yeah, there's lots going on. Let's dive into it and I'll show you exactly what this switcher is all about and what you can do with it. So I've got 3 video sources going into here. We've got this one, the Sony a7 IV, and then we've got this one, which is over there. This is the Sony ZV-E1, the side view, and then we've got a top-down view, the Sony RX100 V. Let me zoom in a little bit actually and show you what you are looking at. So let's just run through the buttons before we go into the inputs. So we've got audio input. Left here, we've got 2 audio inputs and then the master audio input there. When you turn the audio input on, you can see that it turns green, and we turn it off, it's red. So you know you are using which audio source is on or off. We've got a mute button. We've got a power button, which is great because not all switches have power buttons. Something like the Blackmagic don't have one. You have to sort of pull out the 12-volt power to turn it off. It's really frustrating, so I sold that immediately. So over here we've got the power button. We've got PGM, which is program on or off. We've got a freeze frame button, so we can actually freeze a frame at any point. Freeze frame could be an interesting option for different live streams though, for instance. Okay, so then we've got the picture-in-picture mode, which is here. So you turn it on, then you hold down the button which you want to change the picture-in-picture to. So we've got me on the right-hand side down there. You can change it top left, top left, and then bottom left, and then you can turn it off if you want to. Let's leave it on for the time being. We've got reset button here, which is basically resetting all the settings that you've reset. So we can just hold that down for a few seconds, it resets the whole thing. Then you've got your video inputs. We've got 1, let's turn video off actually. We've got 1, which is that one. We've got 2, which is this one. We've got the overhead shot, and then you can have a 4th there, and then you can have a 5th, which is a HDMI loop. So you can loop something in and then loop it out to monitor it as well. So if you're gaming, for instance, you can put gaming through here to have it as a 5th input. It's also got HDMI out for monitoring, so you can have the program monitoring on and a different screen over there at the same time as program out to the source over there, which is great. So you've got those in there. And then you've got a transition button here, which is this. This is the slider to transition to different things. Basically, you've got a cut, which allows you just to cut between cameras. We just press each source, it cuts straight away, and then we cut back to that one. Or you've got auto, which actually does like a T-bar slide effect, a fade to different things. So what you do is you press the source that you want to actually switch to, which is this one. So it lights up green, and as you slide, it slides, fades across to the other one. And then if you slide it again, it slides back to that one. Say we want to slide to this camera, you press that button, lights up green, and we slide over to this one there, and you just slide back. So it's really intuitive. So you've got that option to slide between different ones if you want to. At the moment, I just like having the cut, because for live streams, especially doing product reviews on Amazon or YouTube, then basically I'll just switch between cameras. I'll go to that one, I'll go to that one. Okay, so on the back, let me see if I can show you actually. On the back we've got, I'll put some B-roll over here. We've got the 4 inputs. We've got an output and an input for the loop and an output for the program. Then we've got 2 audio inputs there. I've actually got the Rode Wireless Go 2 for audio, so we're wireless audio with a lav mic on my t-shirt, and then you've got the power there. There's 2 power options. You have actually got 12-volt in and a power delivery option. So you can actually live stream on the go via a power bank. So, you know, if you're out and about and you want to do a live stream with your laptop or whatever, you can actually have this plugged into a power bank to power the live streaming setup. You don't have to have it plugged into the mains, which is another great option. So you can live stream anywhere. But it has got one trick up the sleeve, like I mentioned, and this is this one. So let's go back to this shot. Let me just zoom out. This USB-C to USB-C, you'll see it on the actual device itself, comes with the USB-C cable in the box to actually link this, because it's magnetic. This top bit actually comes off, and it comes off for a couple of reasons. Basically what you can do, you can take that off and you can have it on your desk. So this is just like, you know, like a Stream Deck or something. This is separate. The fan is actually in this bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this. You can actually mount this on a wall. It's got mounting brackets on the back as well. We're going to move this away over there. So the fan, which isn't overly loud in the first place, is just a bit further away from the audio source and you can't hear it. So that's the reason they've done it, which is brilliant. And you've got less cables and stuff in your shot, and you can just have the one cable here, which is this one USB-C cable, to the control panel to actually control what you want to control. So I can just press this and we'll go to that overhead shot. I can press that one to go to this shot. I can press that one to go to the main shot. So you're all just controlling it through this one USB-C cable, and the actual device itself is over there. So the fan is away from the audio source, cables are tidy, it's mounted on a wall, you can put it over there, wherever you want to put it, and then have this USB-C just on your desk, which makes everything a lot cleaner, a lot tidier, and a lot easier to use. That's very ingenious. Not only that, this has the magnet on the back, it also has little legs which you can stand up like that to give it a bit of elevation towards you. That's really nice as well. I didn't show that. You can see the legs on the bottom there, which actually just fold down, and then if you want to, you can just plonk it back on there magnetically and it's over there. So that's fine. But I'll have it a little bit maybe to the side or onto the right hand side. If you're gaming, you can just sort of, you know, customize it to how you want to. So yeah, it's really, really great feature. Apart from that, the only other thing it's got is a headphone input there, so you can actually monitor the audio if you want to as well. So you can listen to what the audio is coming out of here. You can control it obviously on these two little knobs there as well. So yeah, this is a pretty fantastic product actually. One of the best streaming setups I've come across. I have recently been using the GoStream M2, which is great. Limited though, because it's only got 2 inputs in there, and it's quite small. It's, you know, it's good for small setups, but you've only got the 2 inputs and no loop in or out or anything like that. This has a lot of options for more complicated live streams. So if you're after one of the best live streaming switchers on the market at the moment, this is definitely the one. It's priced at about $299 depending on where you buy it. Look out for deals on Amazon. It is available on Amazon. I will link it in the description down below. Now, this is not a sponsored video, full disclosure. They did send it to me to review, but they have no input on this video or whatever. This is just my opinion of testing this out, for using it for a couple of weeks now for different live streams and stuff. I've been really impressed with it, and that magnetic design, which is really ingenious, comes in very useful, especially when it comes to, you know, controlling your audio as well. So great product. But that's it for this one. If you like these kind of videos, make sure you check out this one here and you check out that one over there. Until next time, see you on the next one. Bye guys.